Really an anxious start for the Lakers. I hope they can control their emotions to start this ball game, and if they can do that, they'll be off and running.
I'd like to see Eldon Campbell make his first shot tonight and get his feet firmly implanted into this ball game. You're going to have bench play. You're going to have smart play. You're going to have players with thinking caps on. You cannot play like you did in the last 29 seconds in the second game. You literally gave the game away. Game. All right, Stockton with the ball. Stockton looking for Ostertag in a pick and roll. He shoots it himself off the front of the rim. No good. Ostertag puts it up and missed kind of an easy shot. Lakers really got out of that. They got 4 shots at the basket and didn't score. Here with the ball in the front court, Van Exel. Van Exel at the baseline to Campbell. Campbell with one bounce dribble, picks it up and cross court to Ori. He shoots for 3, not close. He's knocked down, and it's a 3-point shot. The foul will be on Russell. Are they making up for the last play of the second game when it should have been the same identical situation? 3 free throws for Van Exel.
Both teams a little tight.
Second free throw is good. The Lakers lead it 2-0. 10:52 to play here in the first quarter. That game is gone. That's in the history books at the NBA. Here's Hornacek down the middle. Stop. Jones on the way to tie it. No good from 12 feet. The rebound is off to Campbell. Campbell to Van Exel. The defenders are back. Van Exel underneath the Shaq. He's there. Foul in the act of shooting. And that foul will send Shaq to the line for 2.
He's
foul is on Ostertag.
He's so strong. What he does is run right down the center of the floor, all the way under the basket, and then stops. He's got great position. They give him an entry pass. Ostertag has no choice but to foul.
In the first 2 games, he shot 18 free throws and made 10. He misses this free throw, so the Lakers are now 2 out of 4.
Get to the strike this evening.
Here's the second free throw. That's no good. Rebound is off. Free ball taken by Karl Malone, who averaged 12 rebounds a game. Pass up in the front court to the streaking Russell. Comes underneath. Fouls Shaq. 2 shots. Boy, Shaq did a heck of a job getting back. He was the only Laker back on defense. The entire length of floor. Remember, he shot the free throw. He got all the way back. 1993. This year averaged 11 points a game. He's been a real outstanding player for them. We're tied at 2. Neither team has made a field goal. They're confused on the offensive set. They point to each other and make some moves. Van Exel still got the ball. We're down to 13. It goes into Shaq, the double team. Out in front to Ori. Out in Jones. Drive down the middle. Throws it to Campbell. His 15-foot jumper. Nice shot. That's the shot, Stu. I said I hope he hit right away.
And he did. Right away. He knocks down the first opportunity.
Lakers lead at 4-2. Russell looks inside to Malone, posting up on Campbell. Trying to get Campbell in foul trouble. Campbell blocked the shot. It comes off short because Campbell got a hand on it. And the rebound goes to Shaq. Ball in the front court to Van Exel. Van Exel moves along the far sideline. That's the eastern stripe. Out in front to Campbell. Down the middle he comes. Stop. 15-footer again. That has to have a bounce. He got 3 bounces of win-win. Kicked in by Shaq.
Boy, because of that extra bounce kick, Karl Malone mistimed his jump, and Shaq didn't.
It's easy to mistime your jump on that thing. He's playing the post again. And another block shot. Great play by Campbell. Ball to Campbell, and he gives it up to Ori. That's 2 blocks in my calculation. Didn't you think he blocked the first one?
Yes, I did.
All right.
But because it hit the rim, I don't think they'll give him a block.
Flying Exel in low. Van Exel with the base. 8-foot jumper on the way. That's no good. The rebound is off. Shaq got it. Slam dunk. Foul.
You talk about power. If you want to see the definition of power, watch Shaquille make this move. Oh, he gets an offensive rebound, pulls it down, and just explodes up and hammers it home. Timeout. 9:02 to go. The Lakers up by 6. 8-2 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
To play here in the first quarter. Playing center now is Greg Foster, formerly of UCLA. Ball out in front. They swing it over to Foster. He's a thorn in their side in the series. Shot no good. Nice rebound. Volleyball down in front to Stockton by Malone. No good rebound. Shaq boxing out nicely on Foster. I think Foster plays better against the Lakers than Ostertag does, even though he's smaller. Ball in low to Campbell. Bad foul on Malone. Malone applauds, but his heart isn't in it.
Well, he's a little bit upset right now because Eldon has already blocked 2 of his shots and have yet to convert a field goal. Nothing out of 9.
Second free throw is good. 10-2. I wouldn't mind nothing out of 30.
It's all right.
All right, 8:27 to play in the first quarter. Here's a pass to Stockton. Underneath to Malone. He's there. He pushes Shaq away with his body. Missed the shot. Rebound to Shaq. Boy, the Lakers got a break there. He won't miss. He's missed several layups in this series. Van Exel hurries to the front court. Stop. Left-hand 20-footer. Good. From the right side. Where are all those people were condemning him on the talk show tonight? I think he looks pretty good. 12-2 to score. And a 22nd time has been called on the the floor. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Again, Stockton looks, brings it out to Hornacek against Jones. Hornacek holds it up, goes into Malone. Malone turns, 17-footer on the way. Traveling is called.
Well, right now, obviously, the Utah Jazz are rattled. The Lakers have them doing things that you don't normally see the Jazz do in the half-court set.
In 4 minutes and 18 seconds, they've only got 2 free throws. It's up by 10, 12-2, because Utah haven't scored a field goal. Here's flick out Eldon. Eldon made a jump switch on Stockton, pass out above the free throw line. He brings it over to Russell. He's all alone, and they can't get over to him, just like in game number 2. There's Russell knocking it down a 3, their first basket of the night on their team. Here's a dribble drive. Van Exel all the way under. Reverse layup, no good. Tried a difficult shot, couldn't get it to go after it blew by Stockton. Stockton front court, all the way under to Russell. He puts it up, no good. And Campbell lucky. Foul. Campbell's lucky he didn't get a foul. Shaq's got 2. Has he not? Yeah. All right.
He's trying to get after the missed shot. The ball is in the hands of Malone, and Shaq reaches, gets the call for the foul.
Just got their first basket, a three-pointer. Now they hold it up. Stockton takes it in low. Malone is guarded by Ori. Ori can't stop him. Malone shoots over him. 17-footer good straight away. No chance. No chance for Ori alone to stop him. That's 7 points for the Jazz. The Laker lead is 5. To the baseline. Out in front to Van Exel. Van Exel against Stockton. Van Exel and the Lakers got off to a fast start. Van Exel down the middle. Turns. Lays it off to Jones. Jones with 4 on the clock. Shoots a 19-footer and hits it. Foul. Basket counts. Eddie Jones fouled by Stockton out there. He couldn't make a tougher shot than that.
Gets his first points in a game in about 5 quarters, and it's the toughest shot he's had. He's turned, he gets hit while in the air off of one leg, puts it up nice and soft, gets a 3-point opportunity.
And they're chanting Eddie, Eddie. Average 17 a game on the year. Gets his 3rd tonight. Laker lead is 8. Biggest lead was 10. It's 15-7 of the first quarter. Stockton coming down here to the southern boat, our right. Goes around a pick. Stops. Brings it out to Malone. He fakes. He puts Ori away. Shoots and misses from 16. The rebound is a foul underneath the basket. Who's that on? It's a silly foul if that's on Eldon. It is on Eldon. I don't believe it. He's had 2 fouls, both in a play away from the ball.
The bad news is now Shaq and Eldon have 2 fouls. We've got almost 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's only 63%. Campbell's out. Can you believe that? Your 2 big men out after 6 minutes.
Well, the good news for the Lakers is Sean Wilkes against Foster should be able to work in the low post with his the type of moves that he uses.
Free throw by Malone, good again. And now, with Campbell and Shaq both out, it's 15-9. Let's remember that. 15-9 with 5:52 to play in the first quarter. Out in front, and they swing the ball to Ori. Ori dribble drive down the middle, lose the ball, pick it up, give to Jones. Jones has it stripped, picked up luckily by Ori. Ori to dribble down the middle, go to the hole, kid, and he blows the layup. Rebound off the Rook. He puts it up, no. Rebound tonight. 8-footer, good by the rookies. Nice play by the hustling Lakers.
Good move by Robert Ori to go to the rim, but he didn't finish at all.
Ori saved the ball, though, after Hornacek stripped it from Jones. All right, here's the Lakers leading at 17-9. Ball to Malone. Here's his favorite shot. 20-footer, no good. Rebound is out to Ori, and he's pushed. They're going to call a foul on. Yep, they got him. Isley. Howard Isley has replaced Stockton. Engineers make great broadcasts. Frank Pollock at KLAC with Steve Trapp. Boy, they are so good. Second free throw, no good. 5 out of 11 for the Lakers. 17-9. Rebound comes down. Here he comes to Malone. Malone in the front court. He's against Travis Knight. Out in front to Foster. I like Foster's play quite well. Now we have Isley with Howard Isley. And a whistle. Foul on Knight. Knight gets this foul. All the big men are picking up fouls. It's 7:18 to play. And boy, since then, the Jazz moved in with the Lakers having their 2 big stars up front out of the game. Hornacek makes them both. That gives him 12 out of 13 in the series. 17-11.
Jazz only converted 2 out of 15. The Lakers 6 out of 12. Yet the Jazz only down 6.
You're talking about field goals, aren't you? Here's a pass underneath. That goes right through the hands of Knight and out of bounds.
It was a bad pass for this reason, Chick. 1, it was thrown really hard. 2, it should have been thrown up near the rim.
Yes, that has a law. Here's Isley in the front court. He's guarded by Van Exel.
Another foul setting the screen.
Well. At Laker practices, I would think by this time, this is the third game, you've played them twice during the regular season, you know the thing they're going to do, and it's just not right that you pick up this number of fouls for, as you said, Stu, the same identical violation. The first quarter, they have made 7 out of 7 free throws. Their field goal shooting, not good at all. They've made just 2, haven't they?
Yeah, 2 out of 15 or so.
Second free throw good.
Yet they're only down 4.
Yeah. Well, the Lakers aren't playing very good basketball now since you lost the 2 big guys. You lose this game, school's out. All right, the ball bounced to Kersey. Kersey over here to Byron. Byron off the dribble. Shoots, and he's fouled by Hornacek. And Hornacek gets a glare from Scott. They had some words in game number 2.
Well, it's going to be very, very important that the Lakers try to establish Sean Wilkes in the low post, because if you don't have a threat in the low post, they're going to take away your perimeter game.
Byron makes them both, and the Lakers now are in front 19-13. See, and Scott, a lot of brain power. Now with the ball, Van Exel. Van Exel dribbling. He's down the middle. He beats Isley. He's underneath. He puts it up. There's a foul. The shot was blocked, but the block won't count because he was fouled by Isley. 19-13 is the score, and Van Exel will try his block. Mono. And our director is Doug Freeman. They work with great talented crews. Free throws both good. And this whole proud to have been with them all year and hopefully for many years. 21-13, the Lakers by 8 again. Free throws are good. Those free throws can count up in a hurry, Stu. Isley with it. So can foul. Is Malone moving inside? It's going to be a foul. Yeah. It's going to be a foul. Byron. Call him Byron. Byron through the elbow.
Well, right now, I think the Lakers are too concerned about how the Jazz, who they feel, set illegal screen.
The Lakers aren't exactly wearing out the thread. Here's Malone once more. That's good. And it's 21-15. The Lakers here in the first quarter have never trailed. They got out in front 12-2. Here's a whistle. They get him a technical?
Yeah.
Sure. You can't stand there and bark at him all day. The coach gets the technical. That might be the point that wins this game before it's over. The point that they got within its illegal defenses over in Utah aren't going to take anything from you. You can be mad at the referee that didn't make the call at the end of the second game. Don't take it out on these guys. With you. That's good thinking. High the ball into Malone. Double team. Somebody's open. Here it is over here. Malone backing in. He's going to take the shot himself. You can tell. He puts it up. It counts. If it goes, it didn't go. He was fouled by Rooks. That was a very easy play to call.
Well, the Lakers initially double-teamed Malone in the post, and then they ran away from the double team. He kept the dribble, and then just dribbles into the key. Works one-on-one against Sean Rooks. Gets the foul call in his favor, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
I don't think you have any choice but to bring back one of the big men and check.
They've made 12 consecutive free throws.
There's a miss unless he gets it. He got the bounce. And it's 21-18. 3 minutes left to play in the quarter. With 2:45 to play in the quarter. Now we got Stockton with it. He's back in. The ball. Touch pass under to Malone. He puts it up. Didn't get it. The rebound is off. Malone's on the line when he touched the ball. It'll go to the Lakers, I think. Yes.
Good hustle by both players, Karl Malone and Sean Rooks.
Yeah. The Lakers coming with the ball in the front court. Van Exel's been in there all the way. He's the only one that's gone all the way. Now the ball to Kersey. Dribble drive. He's down the middle. He beats Malone. He puts it up for goaltending. I don't think that would have gone, but it did have a chance. It's blocked and goaltended by Foster. I don't think it would have gone to you.
Good step by by Jerome Kersey.
Sure
Malone normally just stands around a lot. He just caught him, I thought, by a surprise. Good first step.
Get free throw. I really do. Whether it's the Lakers or whoever. With the ball in the front court, it's Ori. Three-pointed by Roberts. Not close. Rebound tipped up. Nice play underneath. Rooks did a good job and gets it back and scores it. He kept it alive himself. Double rebound, huh?
Yeah, and Rooks is playing with 3 fouls, but he says, hey, I'm going to go to the bench anyhow. I might as well continue to be aggressive.
Got to play a different game. Here's the ball to Malone. Turn, shoot, 20-foot jumper. In and out. Tough luck. Rebound is off. Foster's got it. Can he keep it? Yes, he does. He puts it up. No good. The rebound is off. And it's taken by Kersey. Lakers lucky they didn't get a foul there, I'll tell you. 3 guys were hacking at him. Van Exel front court. Van Exel all the way. Van Exel reverse play up again and scores. He didn't make that same play earlier. This time he gets it. The Lakers by 9. I'll tell you, that's a good quarter for them. But the other way, Stockton, that's foul, and the foul will be on Kersey. Stockton will shoot 2.
Well, the Lakers are really putting bodies on people, but the problem with the...
Wait a minute. He hit somebody with a tee. Somebody's gone. He's on Kersey. Did they call? I think they called it a flagrant foul. Yeah, he did. Ball. Yep. Let's see that play again.
John goes to the basket. Jerome comes over, puts his hands up. I mean,
it's not a flagrant.
That's not a flagrant.
No. All right, the ball to Stockton, 29-21. Stockton out of front. Hornacek's first field goal. No, he missed it. His second try. Rebound to Robert Horry. Horry in the rebound department. He's got more than 2 rebounds, hasn't he? Here they come. It's 4 on 3. Ball over to Hornacek. In deep. Throws up a prayer. Not answered. The rebound is off the Rooks. He throws a bad pass. Scott saves it. Scott reached back. Beat Stockton to it. Scott in deep. Throws it up. Going to be charging. Think of that.
With possession.
A team that won the Western Conference, number 1 seed, 2 for 20. Outside jumper. Look out for this guy. Shot no good. The rebound goes out to Stockton. He shoots a 3. That's no good. When are they going to make one? They're 2 for 22. Rebound to Horry again. His 3rd of the game. Thank you, Doug Man. 29-21. 3 seconds left. Got to shoot it. Horry for 3. No. Quarter's over. 29-21.
Well, we've got 1 quarter out of the way. We've got 3 more to go, and after 1, the Lakers lead it by 8, 29-21 on the Lakers Basketball Network. 9%, not 90, 9, 0-2
out of 22,
and they're only down by 8. America. They've got fouls.
Well, they're going to bring them both back at the same time. Free throws, and he's made 6 free throws and 1 basket. He's made 1 of their 2 field goals. Now we got the ball to Kobe Bryant. In low to Shaq. He goes underneath. He's there. Slam dunk.
Like I said, somebody's going to get on a poster as he faked Foster. Antoine Carr came over, but he didn't really jump. But Shaq got the dunk.
That free throw line to trail by 8. 31-23.
The Lakers have gotten into the officiating too much.
Dribble drive. Stockton underneath. Blows the layup, and the rebound to Shaq. Gets it out in front to Scott. Scott dribble drive. Scott loses his foul. He's fouled by Stockton. No, it's not flagrant. 9:40 to play in the first half. Pick and roll. They don't get it back yet. Clark, pass, broken up. Nice play by Byron Scott. And then a leap by Shaq. Intercepted the ball. Scott touched it first. Lakers by 8. Down the middle, Kobe Bryant. In the air, Bryant. Gives the ball off to Campbell. He puts it up and in. Campbell. And, lucky he didn't get called for a charge, I'll tell you that. They had an actor in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, Kobe very close and then held him.
33-23 is the score. Next game is Saturday afternoon here at 12:30. Ticket B2, B like boy 2. Anderson with the ball. Anderson in the league, a rookie. Stockton with it, brings it in. This guy can shoot from right here. And he does it. Carr hits a 20-footer. He is deadly from there.
Yeah, he's next.
Is that only their 3rd field goal of the game?
Think of that. Got a nice touch for a power guy.
Tag out in front, hands the ball to Stockton. Stockton dribble, brings it over here to Morris. Good 3-point shooter. Shot no good. Tipped by Ostertag. Once no good. Rebound is off. Anderson wants it. The Lakers want it. Out of bounds it goes to the Lakers. Boy, that's good hustle over there by Kobe Bryant. I'll tell you that. From up here, it looked like he might have touched the last, didn't it?
Yeah, but he was working hard to get to that point, Chick. Ostertag again missed what I think was an easy putback. Ball's free, knocked out of bounds by the Jets.
Horry's got 3 blocks in this ball game. Malone out in front. Anderson's got it. Touch pass to the best 3-point shooter. Russell misses. The rebound is up. Taken by Eddie Jones. Dribble behind the back. Pass over to Kobe. And Kobe didn't go to the hoop. Brings it to free throw line to Kersey, who hits. So Kobe gets a nice assist. It looked for a minute like he maybe should have continued.
Yeah, there's a little bit of maturation period there for Kobe. I think he normally would have gone there, but
6%.
Karl Malone is 1 out of 10.
That's good. Ball in low to Campbell. Dribble drive around Carr. Blows the layup. Campbell thought he was fouled. Walks at the ref. Referee says, watch Hornacek go down and beat you with a 3. There it is. Hornacek for 3. That is their 4th field goal. They'll get going. Don't worry about that. And even when then, he shielded the other man coming to the ball, Russell, off. Here's the dribble drive by, that's a foul. That's fouls on Carr. That's at least 3 on him. Yeah, that's 3 on him. And that's free throw time. They've been out of fouls now since the 10-minute mark. It's El Paso. Came in with Washington in the 2nd round. Went to Atlanta, Milwaukee, Chicago, Minnesota, and now Utah. Free throws, both good by Kobe Bryant. Lakers have made 13 out of 19, and they lead by 9. 6 minutes left to play in the period.
Field now.
I think that's Horry's fourth block of the ball game, Stu. I think he got a piece of it. That's why it went so high. The ball goes in low to Campbell. Stacks on the bench. Campbell at the base. Eight-foot jumper. He got the rim and he got the roll. That really wasn't a pure shot, but he'll take it. 39-28, and that's the biggest lead of the game. 11 points. When you have the ball, you don't shoot free throws. Offensive fouls. Ball in low to Campbell. Single coverage by Foster. I don't think he can handle Campbell. Ball comes to Van Exel. Go to the base. Left hand 17-footer. Nice shot. He did a good job of getting away from Stockton one-on-one for his 8th point. And the Lakers lead by 13. That's the biggest lead of the ball game. 4:09 left to play. The crowd hasn't been very alive tonight. You can understand why with free throws. They're not much to cheer about. Pass underneath to Malone. He's got it in deep. He tries to put it up. It's stolen. Double team. Van Exel comes up with it. The other 4 defenders are back. Van Exel down the middle in the air. 8-foot jumper. Good. What a play by Van Exel. That goes in.
A move.
What a steal.
Karl Malone had great position, Chick. He tries to go up with it. He's got some of the strongest hands in the league, but Nick Van Exel comes down and just rips it out of his hands, goes the other way, and then to make matters worse for the Jazz, Nick said, hey, I'm going to shoot this one myself, and he does, and the Lakers are up by
and so the crowd standing up.
Excellent position. He's preparing himself to go up. Nick says, you can go up, but you're going to go without the basketball because I'm going the other direction.
Watch what he does to Stockton.
He works him over, doesn't he?
Has 2 times down the floor in a row that he worked him over.
I tell you, Johnny Stockton is in the ear of the official right now. Good move. Wouldn't surprise me on this possession here where the Jazz shoot 2 free throws.
In 8.5 minutes, only 4 have been attempted. Here's Stockton down the middle. 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebound off. Stockton over the back of Jones. It should be on Stockton. Yes. That's free throw time for Eddie.
You know, you talked about the players getting the attention of the officials. I think the officials got the attention of the players.
That's what I meant.
And they have backed off a little bit saying, hey, we're getting too many fouls here. We want to play 4 quarters.
Fido gives the Lakers a 16-point lead, and Stockton is taken out. Isaac comes in a 17-point lead. 45-28 is the score. Here's the ball to the little guard. Isaac pass and the foul against the Lakers. Ori gets the foul. Ori's first foul of the game.
When you go to your half-court trap.
Hey, they'll be back in the second half. Don't worry about that. Here's Kyle once more. That's good. And their free throwing continues to excel. They are 20 out of 21. Lakers are 15 out of 21. On a double team, and Malone leads him now. Goes back to take care of Rooks. Rooks gets it in low against Malone. Rooks going to put the works on him. A hook shot is... Oh, he did it! A 7-footer. I was only kidding. 47-30.
You may have been kidding, but Rooks wasn't.
Wasn't that a beautiful play? 2:54 to play. And the Lakers lead by 17 for the second time. Malone's pass out in front. Comes to Hornacek. Now to Russell. Down the middle he comes. All the way he goes for their 5th basket, and he's got 2 of them. 47-32. 2:39 to play in the first half. Here's the ball over to Hornacek. Now to Malone. Drives in deep. Stops. 12-foot jumper on the way. That's no good. He's still cold. The rebound is to Van Exel. Van Exel coming out of the back door. The defense is back. Ball over to Scott. Dribble drive through the free throw line. Goes in the air, and he's fouled. On the pass, it doesn't make any difference.
Matter, yeah.
No, they're out of foul. So are the Lakers. Going back to the regular season. Thank you, Raymond River. 48-34. We got 56 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's been an unusual half, I'll tell you that. Playoff or regular season. Isley with the ball. 45 seconds left. 12 in the 24. Isley dribble drive. He beats his man. Lays it off underneath. Falling away. Shot no good. Rebound is off after the shot was missed by Malone. And the ball goes to Rooks. Rooks serves it off to Van Exel. Van Exel above the 3. Throws the ball out of bounds.
Well, I tell you, Lakers had an opportunity there after the missed shot that Malone just won't miss very often. I like to go out and put some pressure on the guy holding the ball so that they don't do things in their own rhythm.
Isley still got it. 4 on the clock. He shoots to beat the clock. He missed the shot. Keith's got it underneath. Put it up and blow it, but it's tipped up and in.
Adam Keith
got it home. Nice play. Good follow. It's Van Exel at the buzzer. 3 of it goes. It didn't go. Came close. But the Lakers' halftime lead still is 13.
Yeah, they get out of that with a 13-point lead despite the cold shooting of the Jazz and despite the fact that Shaquille and Eldon are in deep foul trouble on the Lakers Basketball Network.
made 23 out of 27. That is darn good. So it's 49-37. Don't let them back in the game here in the third quarter or they'll beat you. The ball into Shaq. Out in front of Ori. Ori holds up, wants to go into Shaq and does. Shaq's underneath. He puts it up to be fouled. Basket counts. Boy, I tell you, he got hit very hard and still made that basket.
So Gray goes to tag, picks up his third foul on the play. As it was a re-entry. First time they threw it in, they double teamed. Shaq threw it out. So instead of swinging the ball, Robert Ori faked and threw it right back into Shaq. Shaq gets fouled, gets the basket, 3-point opportunity.
All right, Shaq's free throw. Hey, he made one. Shaq in the first half was not good at the free throw line. He missed all three that he tried. But all Hornacek to Stockton. Drive the base. He runs into him twice. Now reaching for the ball. I thought Van Exel was going to get a foul. Stockton's going under. Throws it wildly out in front. Hornacek throws up a prayer, and then it goes. That's his best shot when he's off balance and doing everything else. Here's the dribble drive by Jones. All the way under. Puts it up and in. What a play. Foul. Basket count. What a play.
That's a nice effort by Eddie. Jeff Hornacek is one of the best in the league, Chip, at making off-balance running-type shots.
I know.
He does it all the time. But then the Lakers inbounded the ball, and in transition, Eddie with a real nice glide move off the glass, 3-point play.
All by Ryan Russell, 3-point play completed, 55-39. Eddie Jones in the ball game now with a total of 8 points, and the Lakers by 16. Here's the ball in low to Stockton, baseline to Hornacek. He fires and gets a two-pointer. He was on the line. A two-pointer. He hits back-to-back baskets. I believe that's his fourth. It is his fourth block. Jump shot out. Hey, 3 in a row for Hornacek. A 17-footer.
It took them about 18 minutes, or longer than that. About 18, 19 minutes in the first half to make 3 baskets, and they come out and in less than 2 minutes make 3.
Eddie better get on him. He's made 3 straight baskets. That one was totally uncontested. It's only a 12-point lead. Ball into Shaq. Shaq give and go to Jones. Knocked away and out of bounds by
He called a timeout.
Before he fell out of bounds. Hornacek's doing it all in this quarter. Beautiful, beautiful individual play. We'll be back for the 22nd timeout in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network. Hornacek, this time down, is guarded by Jones. The ball over the far sideline. Dribble drive. Here comes Russell. Feeds the ball. And Ostertag hits the 17-foot jumper. It won't go down, and the rebound is off, and it's taken by Shaq. 55-43. Shaq has been in the game only about 11 minutes for the whole evening. Ball in low to Jones. Jones traveling.
Yeah, he did.
No question about it.
Easy call there.
Eddie is not Eddie. Eddie is not Eddie. Stockton at the 3-point line. No screen is set yet for Stockton. Here comes Hornacek. Down the middle goes Stockton. The ball to Hornacek. He's away from Jones and makes a 17-footer. They got to take a timeout and change their defensive structure, or Hornacek's going to make 100. Nobody guarding him. Played 3 minutes and 22 seconds in this quarter, but they have whacked into the lead and cut 5 off of. And it's been Hornacek all the way. Now we got the ball going in low, playing it as Campbell. He's underneath. That's offensive foul.
Oh, they got a break.
Did they get a break? He hit the man with his elbow, pushed him away, but they called traveling instead of the 4th foul on Campbell front court. And Van Exel with the ball. The Lakers need a shooter. Van Exel at the free throw line. That's not it. Over to Kersey. A long 20-footer. Not close. Rebound is off to Malone. And it's a domination in the third quarter so far in 4 minutes and 10 seconds by the Jazz. Here's Hornacek again. That's good. He's made 5 in a row, this time against Byron Scott. 55-47. What a nice recovery by this ball club. And what a great period for Hornacek. Stockton dribble drive the baseline. His 10-footer hits the side of the board and comes down to Campbell's rebound. That's Campbell's 4th rebound. And the Lakers need a hoop real badly. Pass underneath. Kersey slam dunk. And he hits the heel of the basket. It bounces to midcourt. It's taken by Stockton, who's fouled intentionally by Ori. Ball will go out of bounds. Wow. The Lakers got a chance for a layup, and Kersey tried to slam it and missed it.
So good penetration by Nick, brings the big guy to him, and when Jerome goes up, just didn't throw the ball down. He threw it back.
5 minutes in this period, and they've got the lead down to 8 points. And Hornacek's the guy. Here's shoots another 20-footer and makes another 20-footer. Byron Scott standing right in front of him. He shot-putted that ball. That's 22 points for him. A magnificent shooting exhibition. And the Lakers' lead is 6. Timeout, Los Angeles.
Boy, and I tell you, the Lakers, you can see the deflation in them right now. And Hornacek is absolutely on fire on the Lakers Basketball Network.
here in 5 minutes and about 15 seconds, Hornacek has made 6 baskets alone. He's the only guy that scored a basket. Ball to Ori, turnaround jumper. Hey, he made a 10-footer. That's a nice shot. Ori gets his first basket of the game.
And it's very rare that they post up, Robert Ori.
Here's the ball over to Malone. He's due to catch fire about like Hornacek did. Now the ball to Russell. See if the Lakers can dig in here. Dribble drive. They bring the ball to traveling. Ostertag from the free throw line.
One of the reasons why you don't like to give the ball to 7-footers out of 15, 18 feet from the basket.
Now the ball is in to Van Exel. Van Exel looking for a screen from Campbell. Doesn't get that. He's looking for anything. There's a screen inside by Scott. Dribble drive. Van Exel out in front to Scott. Dribble down the middle. In the air. Feeds a pass. And great pass to Campbell. Slam dunk. What a read while in the air. I really think Scott went up to shoot, don't you?
Yeah, that's what you do. You leave the ground with the intention of shooting. You can always change your mind to pass.
So the Lakers make 4 in a row, and here's an interception. Jerome Kersey blocked by Kyle Malone. Foul. He did it intentionally. Nothing dirty about it. Smart play.
Scott taking it right at Jeff Hornacek. Goes up. Says, I'm going to shoot it. No, but Eldon Campbell, you're open. And Eldon says, I like shooting the easy ones. I'm having a lot of trouble shooting the ball around this 7'2" Greg Ostertag. So when you get him out of position, I can finish.
Stockton leaves the ball game after Nextel's played a nice ball game. He's got the ball right now. Just looking for anything to happen so he can start something for them offensively. Dribble drive Scott. Down the middle Scott. Underneath Scott. Throws it up and in. I thought sure he'd have to use the backboard, and he didn't, Stu.
Well, I tell you, he surely fooled Greg Ostertag. Ostertag thought the same thing you did.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
I did too.
He threw it right up under his arm.
61-51. The Lakers by 10. Here's the ball to Hornacek. Oh, Scott thought he was going to get called for a fouling shot. Hornacek fires and banked in a lucky shot.
I actually thought Hornacek got fouled on that play.
Out there, Ostertag is down on his back. He got hit in the face with something. He's still at the other end at the free throw line. They can't call timeout. It's the Laker possession. Now the ball to Van Exel. Ostertag is still down. Van Exel throws it up and in, but I don't think it's going to count. It doesn't. There's a foul on Isley. I think he committed the foul just to get the clock stopped.
Yes, he did.
The ball stopped, and that's a good play. What appears to be a severe knee injury. They're helping him off the floor. That's a dirty shame. Young kid, 24 years of age, second year out of Kansas. And 7'2", 280, and it really doesn't look good. But they'll have to get the MRIs and so forth.
He runs into the back of Kersey, and the left knee, he immediately picks it up. I mean, obviously that's when the injury took place. And from that point on, he almost like immediately sat down, trying to take all of the weight off the knee and in excruciating pain.
People, their career ended with that. All right, 24 on the 24-second clock. Here's the ball to Van Exel against the sideline. He's in trouble. Somebody's got to go to meet it. Here's Kersey out in front. Kersey. Scott shoots a two-pointer and hits it from just inside of the three-point line.
And I tell you, Byron's shot never went but an inch over the rim the whole way.
A frozen rope all the way. 63-53. Can the Lakers hang on in there? Here's the there's a man knocked down by Malone. No whistle, no harm, no foul, no nothing. Rebound is off, and Malone missed another layup. This is the worst shooting night, I'll bet you he'll admit, of his life. Dribble drive Van Exel, all the way Van Exel. Bank shot Van Exel, good. He got that finally over Foster at 6'11", Stu.
Yeah, he did an excellent job. A little easier to get that over Foster than Ostertag, but give Nick a lot of credit for getting the penetration and making the shot.
65-53. Now, Isley with it out in front to Hornacek. He's done everything, including banking in one. There he throws one from back over his right ear in both hands, and it went in from 17 feet.
Have you heard of the zone? Well, Jeff Hornacek has entered the zone.
He showed you every kind of basket you're not supposed to shoot. Down the middle of Van Exel. In deep Van Exel. Put it up and in Van Exel. This is one of the best games I've seen Nick play in a very subtle, quiet way.
Yeah, he has taken Isley apart.
Well, he took Stockton apart. Back is played about, so here's the pass under the Malone. He won't miss that. Reverse layup, he did. Unbelievable. Oh, it is. It's 1 for 17. And I would say out of the 17 folks, 7 of them have been like that underneath. Great play. Oh, they call a foul. And they can't call that an Isley. Isley made a great steal of the ball. If they call that an Isley, it's highway robbery. Hey, Ostertag, this might be good news. Sprained left knee, ice is being applied. He might try and come back tonight. Boy, would that be great. I thought he had one of those bad ones, too.
Yeah, I did, too. And if he does come back tonight, that'll be a big lift emotionally for his ball club.
I'll say it will.
6 if he can just stay out of foul trouble.
1:36 to play. Shot with it in the third quarter. Bring the Van Exel. Van Exel against Isley. Isley could foul out on this play. And that's the shot. Shoots a three-pointer. It's good. No, he was on the line. He was so close to three. Look at Magic stand up and look at how many it was going to count. It's a 13-point lead, 70-57, and that's 17 points for Van Exel. Got had one of the quarters of his career. He can't improve on 8 for 8. The ball into Malone, and he is due. There's a hook shot from 8 by Karl Malone. His second field goal of the game comes on his 18th shot.
Well, just like Hornacek, when you get on a roll, though, you can go. He missed a lot of them, but he could always go now for 8 for 8.
70-59 is the score. Half a minute left to play. The Lakers leaded by 11. At halftime, they were up by 13. We got Van Exel with the ball. Who's carrying the load for the Lakers? Down the middle, throws a very bad pass. Scott saves it. Sideline. What a great play by Byron. Drives underneath. Scores! Oh, what a play!
And no foul.
Scott is hurt.
No foul.
Getting up is Russell. I'm worried about Scott, who's flat on his belly. Flat on his tummy under the basket. Does not look good.
I think he hit his elbow myself.
Oh, I don't know what he hit, but I don't want to.
Well, delay of game. The Lakers better do something. Somebody should just get on the floor who has a foul to give.
Oh, here we go.
Not Elgin.
5 on 4. 5 on 4. Jump shot. Hornacek. No good. Rebound goes up and over and out.
Bad play by Hornacek.
Wow, what a bad play. There's 5 on 4. Byron hasn't moved yet. He's still down on the floor. And they went down the floor 5 on 4, which is legal under those conditions. You cannot stop the game when the ball belongs to the other team for an injury. Otherwise, you could see a fast break going.
Byron gets the basket, but lands right on that right elbow.
Or wrist, maybe even. Elbow and wrist.
Hopefully he'll be all right, but he's been laying there for a while. That's the same kind of a play. I've experienced it a couple of times myself. Broke my wrist both times, and that floor just doesn't give. When you hit it, it will always win the war.
Give us a picture of the shot under the basket so you can see the concern on the Los Angeles Lakers bench. Wow. What is this? What are you doing?
Well, there's only 11 seconds left in the quarter, and it's Lakers up.
And the trainer, Gary Beatty, and John Black will get us information on there. It's a right arm injury, I feel sure, don't you, Stu?
It sure seemed like when he fell on that right elbow and wrist.
Now, let's set the Laker lineup. Van Exel and Kobe Bryant in. You got a chance to make a deuce here. 8 seconds left. The Lakers are up 72-59.
What are you waiting on?
And that's just 2 seconds. You got to shoot it, Kobe. It's 3. If it goes, it's short. All right, the Lakers at the end of the first half led by 13. And last quarter, they outplayed Hornacek and still have 13. 72-59. Yes. Playing the point guard position now is Kobe Bryant. Comes underneath, lays the ball to Shaq. Great play. Shots blocked. Ball off. Campbell throws it up and in. They lead by 15. They came out of that pretty fortunately. 74-59.
Shaq's looking over at the officials as if to say, how did I not get fouled on that play?
I know I'm within 1 or 2. 74-59. The ball to Shaq. Underneath the Campbell. What a pass. That reminded me of Malone passing on the give and go, too.
Yeah, and there's the play I like. Have your big guy cut to the basket when they double team Shaq. If they don't take him, you get a dunk. And if they do take him, now you've got your spot up shooter.
The dark glasses on the floor and has the chinny chin beard, and he's a very strong fellow. That's his 4th foul. 78-59 the Lakers. Coming to the ball, there's a foul. Kobe shoots it. 2 shots coming on Stockton's foul. They say that Byron Scott's jammed right wrist, but that doesn't tell us whether or not he's going to be able to play or not. That's what we want to know.
Well, if he's got a jammed right wrist,
he's flexing it to keep the blood flowing as well as possible. A lot of people came with the wrong tickets tonight and didn't get in. It's number B2, the ticket that you're holding if you got the tickets to the game. Both free throws good by Kobe, and the Lakers lead by 21. It's 80-59. 10 minutes left to play, and the Los Angeles Lakers doing well. Then the rest of the series is played in increment, while the first 2 rounds, remember, have been in deuces. 2 games each place. Nice pivot. Whoa, was that fast? Now the ball in low to Shaq. Give and go to Horry. Slam dunk over. You know what? This game's in the refrigerator. Check. The door's closed. The lights out. The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting hard. Nick is standing up and saying, "You're right, Chick." The cream is coming up to the top of the milk bottle. And Byron Scott says, "I got my face on."
Chick, that was some play by Shaq and Horry. Kobe Bryant starts drilling people with a little spin move, and then he passes it to Horry. Horry into Shaq, and then a little give and go. Horry takes off, and Gets a three-point play with a nice left-hand dunk.
He's had a nice ball game. Not much in scoring, only 7 points, but he has got 4 rebounds and 4 blocks.
And a steal.
In this ball game, let's see, coming to this quarter, he had played 15 minutes. Here's a dribble drive down the middle, jump shot, it goes, it didn't go. Kobe Bryant starting to take the warm-ups off out of the game, so the bench must be depleted. Now the Lakers have done a nice job. Here's 2 free throws coming to Kobe Bryant. The Lakers did a fine job after the Jazz, early in the third quarter, cut the lead to 6 points. And it didn't look good. Percy gives the ball to Kobe Bryant. Cross-court pass to Jones. Sink it in, Eddie. He throws underneath. He's not flat. He might be hurt. He looked at the ref and said, "How do you think I got down here in my wallet?" The referee said, "I don't know. I guess you just fell. Pass underneath the car. Nobody within 30 feet of him, so he scores a slam dunk. 84-61. That's their first points of the quarter. The Lakers had outscored them 13-0. Utah is shooting about 22% tonight. 84-61 the score. Dribble drive Kobe all the way.
No,
he dribbled afterwards after the whistle sounded. 84-61.
Out. That means they have to bring Stockton back into this game at this juncture. Either he or Hornacek, and they choose to bring in Stockton.
They want to ice Hornacek's arm.
Isn't in the game.
One good, one no good by Howard. Now here's Kobe. Pick and roll to Shaq. Shaq's underneath. Put it up. Score. Shaq. Technical foul. He shouldn't have done it. Shaq taunted the referee.
He's out of here.
That's all. He's gone. He got kicked out. I don't know what Shaq's doing. I mean, the money means nothing. I know that. But after Shaq made the bank shot, he turned around to Bill Oates and gave him a sign with the fingers. Not just one finger, with a couple of fingers. And what he was doing, I don't know. But
his teammates ought to make sure he leaves the floor.
Then he went out on the floor again and gave him some more signs. And if he doesn't get off the floor, he could get suspended for Saturday. I think what he's doing now is asking Bill Oates, what did I do? I wish Dick Bavetta would get down there. Here he comes. Because Bavetta's one of those guys that really gets along with the players.
But you know what, Chick? If you look at what he did, he made the basket. He thought he got fouled. So he looks to the official and gives the good the 2 fingers going down means the shot counts. And I don't understand how that could justify getting tossed. But again,
one of the technicals is good by Stockton. Shaq leads the game. That's the first time he's been disqualified this year. Second one's good. And it's 88-64. As we said, this has been a strange game.
This has been a strange one. I've seen everything.
They have made 30 of 35 free throws. The Lakers have made 20 of the 36. Green baby. You think it isn't? Ball is in to Stephen Howard. Backing in. Turn, shoot. 8-foot jumper. Good shot. Foul is going to be on. Kersey must be out of fouls, isn't it?
Yeah, he is now.
He's been whacking away since about 7:30. What do we got? 6 men on the court.
Well, Jerome Kersey's working on Howard, and they called the foul, count the basket, and I guess that's only 5. So that's just 6. I thought he had too many.
It's a 3-game series. And if it had to go all the way, it'd be 1-1-1. Kobe Bryant down the middle, backslam layup. He put Stockton away, and then used his big, strong body to keep Stockton away. Well, that's 11 points for this kid in a hurry. Stockton falls down, and he's called for traveling. It's a long night for the Jazz. He's leading by 25, 6:38 to play. Here's the ball in low to Carr, backing in on Campbell. Still backing in with that 255 pounds. He fakes, goes under Campbell, and missed a shot. Rebound is off to Knight, and Knight clears it out to Kobe. Kobe in the ball game already has 13 points. 13 of their 20. And now the Lakers leading 92-67. Give the ball to Eddie Jones. Eddie's got to relax. Somebody's got to relax him. Somebody's got to find a way to relax him. Dribble, drive, travel. Both feet move. So many guys are doing that this year, Stu. They've tightened up that call.
I'm glad they've tightened it up. It's going to force the players to learn some of the fundamentals of the game.
He can play better than a lot of guys in this league right now. Nobody underneath is guarding Howard, so he scores on a pass. The Lakers have out there Ori, and he looks over at Knight and says, "You're supposed to cover him." Ball foul out in front of Ori. Three-pointer. He's through. He didn't make it. The rebound is off and is grabbed by Stephen Howard to midcourt to Hornacek. Nice pass. No look. Cross court. Anderson charging. Well, I like the way Dick Pavetta works, too. I really like his refereeing. Go to Rooks. He's against Carr. He gives the ball back out in front to Kobe. Change direction. Moves Anderson. Shoots a 20-footer. That's no good. The rebound is off to Travis Knight. Another rookie to the... Oh, great pass. Underneath to Kobe. Kobe reverse layup is good. What a nice play by Travis Knight.
Travis. Oh, really nice pass, too.
Certainly was. And it wasn't an easy shot either this kid made. Derek... Doggone it, Chick, wake up. Out goes Eddie Jones. Jump shot outside, put in by Anderson from 20 feet, and it's 94-71. There's about as much continuity of this game as there is in my golf game. 94-71. Down the middle would come Kobe. Kobe, you're in trouble. Foul, Robert. And the free throws both good. He's had a nice quarter, too.
I'll say yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's made 11 out of 12 free throws in this quarter. 96-71. Lakers by 25. Carr comes in low, gives it out to Hornacek. Pass underneath, broken up. Nice play by Corey Blunt. Now the ball in the front court to Derek Fisher, another rookie. Fisher out in front to Rooks. Rooks acquired this year, the backup Shaq at the center position. Got a slow start. And on strongly at the end of the year. Fisher for three on the way. Shot no good. Rebound is off to Anderson. 96-71, 3:49 to play. Bounce pass to Keith. Keith holds it, bounces it in low to Carr. Turn, shoot over Rooks. 15-footer, no good. Another rebound to Travis Knight. This kid's going to be some player in a year or two, I'll tell you.
Nice.
Oh, what a pass. All the way under to Corey Blunt, who scored. What a pass. That thing had to travel 60 feet, didn't it?
That was nice by Derek Fisher.
98-71. And the Lakers going to get to 100, and that'll give them 38 wins and only 3 losses anytime they've gotten to 100. Dribble drive down the middle. Anderson shoots an 8-footer and scores it, and there's a foul on the play. Foul is on Kobe Bryant. A lot of the crowd starting to leave now. They think it's in the refrigerator.
They obviously didn't hear you put it there about 2 hours ago.
They didn't bring the radio. I'll tell you when I put it in. I put it in at 9:16. Just 6 minutes ago.
That's the earliest you put one away in a while, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll say it is. That's a shame. All right, second free throw is no good, so he missed them both. And it's 98-71. Here's Fisher for the Los Angeles Lakers, out to Sean Rooks. Underneath. Kobe's got it, score it, backhand layup. Oh, what a play and what a great pass from Rooks. Rim high, Stu.
I tell you, Kobe's putting on a show.
He's got 19 points. He's got, does he have any going in? Yeah, he had 2. So he's got 17 in this quarter.
He just got a show put on him that time. He got faked baseline, gave up an easy one.
To Anderson. 100-73. So the Lakers are 38-3 when they reach 100 points in a game this year. It'll be different Saturday, you say. You bet it'll be.